Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we are delving into Oklo. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 27th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to keep up with our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any important updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Take advantage of the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 1st of May, 2025, our system has classified Oklo as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.91. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a remarkable gain of 110.03% since we initially recommended purchasing Oklo just 40 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.75% per day since it was categorized as hold or accumulate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, presenting a promising buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $53.99 is breached, it may indicate a slower rate of ascent and could serve as an early warning for a potential trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 179.52% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from 173.11% to 288.37%. Looking further ahead, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 161.76%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 35.23% to 231.30% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $74.73 and $183.08. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline, High Volatility in Oklo Incorporated Stock Price on Friday, which ended trading at $55.26. The Oklo Incorporated stock price fell by 1.06% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 27th of June, 2025, dropping from $55.85 to $55.26. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 14.89% with a low of $54.05 and a high of $62.10. The price has declined on 7 out of the last 10 days and is down by 14.3% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 20 million shares despite the falling prices, which could indicate an early warning sign, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 29 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $1.63 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $73.55, while the lowest was $5.35. Currently, the price stands 24.87%, or $18.29, below the 52-week high of $73.55, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Oklo, a key player in the microreactor sector, has experienced significant volatility in its stock price recently, as evidenced by a nearly 10% surge on Tuesday, following favorable news about potential nuclear capacity expansions in a major U.S. state. This momentum reflects the growing investor enthusiasm for next-generation nuclear solutions, especially in light of Oklo's innovative technologies supported by notable figures like OpenAI's Sam Altman. However, the stock has faced some headwinds, including a downgrade from an analyst, which raised concerns about Oklo's long-term viability and its uncharted regulatory path. On a recent trading day, Oklo shares fell approximately 2.2%, highlighting the instability that can arise from mixed signals in the market. On a more positive note, Oklo has entered strategic collaborations with Hexium and TerraPower, aimed at enhancing domestic production of high-assay, low-enriched uranium, a critical component for advanced nuclear reactors. This initiative could position Oklo favorably within the industry, potentially boosting investor confidence and driving long-term growth. In the short term, these fluctuations and strategic partnerships may lead to erratic stock performance, possibly swaying investors between optimism and uncertainty. However, in the long run, success in building out its partnerships and navigating regulatory challenges could significantly enhance Oklo's market positioning and investor sentiment, ultimately impacting its stock price positively. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 23rd of June, 2025, it was reported that Craig-Hallum assigned Oklo a hold rating along with a downgrade action. On Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025, it was recorded that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned Oklo a buy rating with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, it was reported that William Blair assigned Oklo an outperform rating with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Oklo stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. The Oklo Incorporated stock currently holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates a general buy signal for the stock, indicating a positive outlook. If the stock continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $57.50. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $49.37. A move above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged that could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, June 11, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 18.77%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Yesterday, the volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that closer monitoring of the stock is advisable. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots. Sell signal from 12 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 42 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 41 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 33 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 25 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. Oklo Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $55.24, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. This stock can experience significant movements throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $8.05 between its high and low, which equates to 14.89%. For the past week, the daily average volatility has been 11.21%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Oklo is at $63.66. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Oklo encounters its first support level at $55.24. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from various analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 24th of June, 2025, DeWitt Jacob conducted an insider sale of 300,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, DeWitt Jacob again executed an insider sale of 300,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 24th of June, 2025, Cochrane Caroline also conducted an insider sale of 300,000 shares of Class A common stock. On that same day, Cochrane Caroline again executed an insider sale of 300,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 23rd of June, 2025, Klein Michael Stewart conducted an insider sale of 25,000 shares of common stock with a par value of 1/10,000th of a dollar per share. Based on the most recent 97 insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 34.302. In total, insiders purchased 93,756,834 shares, while selling 33,787,339 shares during the last 97 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $52.55, reflecting a decline of 4.9%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to its high-risk profile. Currently, there is a sell signal originating from a pivot top identified 11 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Oklo Inc. presents several negative indicators, suggesting it may be a sell candidate. However, given the potential for a turnaround, it could be considered as a hold or accumulate option while we wait for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation of this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate recommendation since the last assessment. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 30th of June, we anticipate Oklo to open higher by $1.88, starting at $57.14. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.